Studio 12 is powered by Kawasaki. Visit your local Kawasaki dealer and ask about the new Mule Pro FXR, a true boss vehicle. We still need to get you one of those boss vehicles, man.
I don't think I've met the requirements to drive one of those on campus yet.
What kind of guy do you have to be to drive a boss vehicle?
Not me, that's for sure.
Haley, what kind of guy drives a boss vehicle?
Like a raised one? I feel like
it's a mule. It's like
oh.
You ride on the ranch with it?
Yeah, like a country guy.
You ever drive one of those, an ATV or anything?
No.
No.
You do much ranch?
I'm not the
You're on the ranch much?
I have been hunting once, but I'm not out on the ranch.
How long ago was this?
Last Christmas break.
Was it deer hunting?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
No, it was not good.
No.
I was nervous the entire time. I don't think I'm going back.
Was it early in the morning and cold?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the biggest
The
problem.
only thing that got me through was the coffee. So.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
You probably can't get a triple macchiato, something skinny vanilla latte
I
out
was
of
just
the middle
about
of the woods,
to
can
say,
you?
a lot of the deer camp coffee I've had, no good. You don't want it. Haley Pounds is with us for her weekly segment. Aggie Soccer is now 3-0-1 after this weekend's action. Sunday got the win over DePaul. On Friday it was a draw against Oklahoma State. And we'll talk about the weekend, but first we have to bring in your guest of choice.
I'm
this
here,
week.
joined by Cosette Morché, also known as Cozy.
Cozy.
So, yeah, we call her Cozy on our team.
Does everybody have a nickname?
I feel like pretty much
yeah,
everybody does. Yeah.
Cozy, what's Haley's?
HP.
HP.
HP. It's like Hewlett Packard.
Yeah.
I know, huh? Parlay that into something, but wait till your eligibility's up. So
I know.
we don't want to ruin this season.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the Aggies are 3-0-1 and looking forward to action this weekend. Friday night, Butler is in town, and then you guys are going to go back on the road to Lawrence, Kansas. And just your thoughts on the weekend, Haley. First of all, the two matches against Oklahoma State and DePaul.
Oklahoma State, I mean, we came out, we fought hard. We went into double overtime and just couldn't finish, which was a little frustrating. But I think we learned a lot in that game, and we battled hard, and we got two really good goals by Steph. And who was the second goal?
Yeah.
She just stops them.
Wait.
Yeah, she don't worry about who scores it.
Who was the second goal? I can't remember. Grace Piper
There you
scored
go.
a great header. And so, yeah, I think that was a little frustrating to not get a win, but it also showed just our team this year. We were not content with a tie, and last year we were, So to us, it kind of felt like we lost getting a tie, and so we had so much momentum going into Sunday. We just couldn't wait to get out there again and prove ourselves and get a win. The first half we didn't score. Second half we came out and got two really good goals by Allie and Mickey. So yeah, overall pretty good weekend. I was happy with it.
Mm-hmm. And Cozy, I'm going to go ahead and call you Cozy. I know we
that-
just met,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
Cozy and HB, rest of the
Yeah.
segment.
Here we
we
go.
just met him, but we're going to go ahead and just pretend like we've known him forever. For you, first year at Texas A&M, first time experiencing the fans, Ellis Field. I know that Fish Camp game is always a very special game. Talk about how much fun it was for you to play in front of that crowd on Friday night against Oklahoma State.
Honestly, playing with the huge crowd, it got my adrenaline pumping and got me really excited for the game because I've never played in front of that many people before. But yeah, it was so much fun, and I had so much fun doing it with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And as a keeper too, because you've got to, it's probably as much about presence as anything, kind of establishing yourself as you got to get through me. How much does that boost your confidence? Not that you have a confidence issue, but does that boost your confidence and your energy, knowing that 4,000 plus people are or you got to get by me and 4,000 people to score a goal?
Yeah, it's intimidating. I think that even for me, having them behind me, gets me, really pumped and excited for the game. But having, the four come at me and a bunch of people behind me as well, it's really, it's scary, I think.
You probably don't feel bad for the opposing team's keeper having to listen to the crowd just ride
no.
her the entire game. Just talk
It's
trash.
And, you hear every team is new, whether you have a ton of returnees or a ton of newcomers. It doesn't matter. Every team is its own. Mm-hmm. And sitting here at 3-0-1, headed into the weekend, tell me something that maybe you've learned about the group that maybe you didn't know when the season started. Is there something you guys have figured out about yourselves that's going to help you down the road as conference plays, not this weekend, but it's pretty soon as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that heart is huge for us, like putting not only playing like for each other, but playing for like inside of ourselves and knowing that we can play the best that we can, and to make sure to put that on the field every time we step on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, going off of that, I think we're so much about team this year and not as much about individual. Like, we want to go out there and fight hard and win for our team because we all are so close and trust each other and have really good relationships with each other. So I think that's something this year that is really cool and really different than the past years. It's so team-oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Haley Pounds and Cosette Morché Aggie Soccer with us here. They are back in action. It's their second-to-last non-conference home game coming up Friday night against Butler, 7 o'clock. Haley, this is the Turn It Gold game where you guys do a bunch of stuff to raise awareness for childhood cancer. I know that's an event that you've been involved with for several years now. How much fun is it for you to sort of maybe use y'all's platform for that weekend for something bigger than yourselves and kind of bring awareness to that?
Yeah, it's so awesome. My freshman year, Carly Moeller was on our team, and one of her really good friends was battling with childhood cancer. And I just remember seeing Quinn fight, and she came out to one of our games, and she was just so involved in our season. And I think everybody just fought so hard just for Quinn, and she was always kind of our motivation. And so this game is super special for, I know, a lot of us that were there during Carly's time, just seeing Carly affected by it. And yeah, it's awesome to play for something bigger than yourself, to go out there and say, I'm fighting hard for these kids that are fighting for their lives is, it's crazy.
Yeah, that game, 12man.com/turnitgold has all your information. It tells you where you can get T-shirts for the game, where you can donate, where you can also give money for the team stuff as well. Back to the pitch, as you got a road trip to Kansas, which is going to be a tough one after the Butler game. But you look on the schedule, and I know you don't look too far ahead, but that next weekend it's time to play SEC ball. So what are you looking for out of your team, Haley, this weekend? Outside of the victories, obviously, what are you looking for of your team to maybe, do you look to fine-tune things heading into conference? What are you looking for out of your squad?
Definitely to fine-tune some things. I think I know for us forwards, there's a couple of things we pointed out that we want to work on this weekend, going into SEC play next weekend. Just and then I think, as a team, we've noticed little things that we can do a little bit better, and that's good. And I think this weekend is the weekend to work on those things. And obviously, we're not going to be perfect, and that's what the season's all about, is just keep improving. But I'm so excited going into Auburn, playing at Auburn. I think it's going to be a huge test. We were talking about it on the way over here. Her family's coming to the game, so
Yeah.
I know she's excited about that. But I'm super excited for SEC play to start. That's the time that really matters. So.
And Haley mentioned family. You're a Georgia native
Yes,
over there
I am.
near Auburn.
Mhm.
So growing up, did you get sick of hearing about the Bulldogs all the time?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
I mean, is that all it was all the time?
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't really a big UGA fan,
Mm-hmm.
but everyone else was, so I just heard it all the time.
And you're a transfer from University of Louisiana Lafayette,
Yes.
and we found out that there was a connection with one of their players, as a teammate of yours at ULL, who's the daughter of David Turner, who's an assistant coach on our football team. Do you know David very well, or?
I got close with him because of my old teammate.
Mhm.
We actually came to a game, the Ole Miss game last year, and this was before I knew I was going to come here. And once I saw the crowd of the 12th man and everything, and it was just it was crazy. I'd never seen anything like it. But it was awesome, and I think that was also a huge part of my decision on coming here too.
Had you had any contact with A&M before that football game, or did that football game make you get in touch with?
I got in touch with them because before, but I didn't know exactly how special it was until I went to the football game.
Yeah.
Will you guys be back in time to watch the football game against Louisiana Lafayette back from Auburn? So will you
Yes.
get to rekindle that
Yes.
little weird rivalry you got there? Will she wear
excited.
neutral colors?
Oh,
is what
no.
I'm-
You better not.
No.
Hey, yeah, I mean, You know where you are now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
not
Maroon and white only.
Yeah.
No
That's
red,
all that's
maroon.
allowed. That's all that's allowed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But at least it says.
I need to practice what I preach.
As long as it says it. As
Yeah.
long as-
Yeah,
No.
but you know what? You got to have different color stuff. You guys
I-
have so much A&M stuff, A&M
Yeah.
soccer stuff. Any A&M stuff with different colors on, it's okay.
I know. I like.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like
the goalkeeper wears different colors.
We
I
have
mean,
green,
Come on.
lime green.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many colors do y'all have?
3, I think.
pink.
Do you get
Oh,
to pick?
4. We have pink also. No.
Who makes?
I mean, I think Coach She usually picks, but we get the actual deciding factor. He just kind of like puts his opinion in there, and then we'll like.
but now
figure it
for the
out.
team, who picks the jersey color, Haley? Is that just something you guys do?
I
or is-
want to say they plan that way in advance so that they can tell the other teams.
Like home and away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really like our black jerseys, but we don't wear those super often.
I get to wear that one.
Yeah, she wears the black.
Keepers have all the fun with the jersey colors,
They
don't they?
do. They do.
Yeah.
They're very bright out there.
The alternates.
Yeah.
You got to find them. You
Yeah.
got to know where they are at all times.
No. Do keepers talk trash with their teammates in practice?
No.
She's a nice one.
I'm nice.
She's helpful, honestly. She's like, she'll tell you, but it's good. I mean, I
Yeah.
think as a forward, you appreciate your keeper telling you, okay, maybe shoot here, that for the, in games.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah,
one-
I mean, like during an actual game, I might be a little different. I might be
Yeah.
like more like stern and like tell them what to do and stuff. But like during practice, I'll tell them if they like shoot on me and I say like, hey, maybe like shoot here or like do this, and then trying to get them to score on me.
Yeah.
Opponents are having a hard time doing it. That's all that matters. There you go.
True.
Exactly.
Doing
Shutting
awesome.
them down.
You're doing awesome.
Haley, is there any goalkeeping in your past? You ever tried it?
No.
Never?
No. You do not want me back in goal. No.
Could you? I bet you could stop Will trying to get a penalty kick.
I mean, maybe
Right.
maybe if I can get some training from you for a day,
I
we'll
got
go
you,
there.
yeah.
Okay. thanks.
About 10 years ago, I went out to the soccer field and tried goalkeeping. And then the
Did you?
balls were in the back of the net before I moved. I mean, I didn't. One of them hit me right in the chest. I didn't even react. I didn't know it was coming.
It counts,
It's like,
right?
Yeah, that's like,
It counts.
It's my only save.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Save.
They rang up a high total on me that day. I got out of
We
there.
need to rekindle that segment. The where there's a
No.
will. It's been too
Yeah.
I
long.
think it was the soccer segment that ended it. I said, I'm tired of looking at that stupid. It's like I couldn't stop anything. But, yeah, that was a rough day. But great stuff to start the season for you guys. Good luck Friday night against Butler and then again on the road on Sunday at Kansas. So
Thank
to
you.
HP and Cozy, thanks so much for the time today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
To Haley Pounds, Cosette Morché with us here on Studio 12. And remember, Friday night, 7 o'clock, Butler. It's a Turn It Gold match. It's to help raise awareness for childhood cancer. There's a lot of cool ways you can donate. You can buy a T-shirt. You can help contribute to the team's fundraising page. All that information, 12thman.com/turnitgold.